Good afternoon, class, and welcome to the end of summer quarter. I'm glad that we've all experienced this together. I've really enjoyed several of your commentaries and discussion boards. You'll notice that my artwork that was created for this project is the background for my presentation, but I thought that that was the most fitting. So to illustrate my interpretation of Hamilton as a whole, I identified a reoccurring theme throughout the musical, presenting itself through the life and perspective of Alexander Hamilton wanting to secure his legacy, which I believe Lin-Manuel captured beautifully. In conjunction to the research surrounding Alexander Hamilton, I think it's equally important to research Elizabeth Schuyler Hamilton, as she was instrumental and a woman of strength during her times. In many ways, they are comparable. However, they also contrast one another in several different ways, and I find this interesting. While the literary presence is important to the musical and has elevated and captured the attention of a nation, through this class we have been enlightened by several different art forms. Memes, social media, Weird Al. At one point in my review of Hamilton, I found a interesting social presence in the fact that Lin-Manuel went on the taxi cab karaoke show with Modern Family, which, if you remember from previous lessons, Modern Family was a pop cultural trend. American pop culture has been being influenced by theater since the beginning of the nation. Writer Nikita Battaglia describes it most beautifully in his article Broadway. Broadway, a true representation of American culture through the ages, retains the ability to take one back in time to the peak of its popularity, for it stands for more than simply theater. It signifies a culture and a legacy in American history and society. Broadway opened its doors a long time ago in history to middle-class women and African Americans. For my final project, I chose to paint the sky with the legacy that Alexander Hamilton and Eliza left, much like it in being written in the stars. The initial paint splatter was reflective of the painter Ralph Steadman and two tones from Andy Warhol. You'll see the black and blue standing out. I thought that bringing these components together along with the musical moments would really bring this into a very fitting element of pop culture at its finest.